Alright folks, welcome to another beer review. You stumbled over the word review. We're off to a great start. And today we're having a look at a collaboration with Schelnerka and Pinta out of Poland. And I think this was brewed for Pinta's 15th anniversary. So they invited Schelnerka down to Poland to brew a sort of a combination of a German Rauch beer and a Polish Grzyckie. Don't know if I'm saying that right, probably not. Grzyckie. I'm not too sure. So basically, that is a traditional Polish smoked beer at a low ABV. I don't think I've ever had one before. I love smoked beers. Schelnerka for me, you know, one of the best. Obviously, a lot of breweries in the Bamberg region, or in and around Bamberg, known for their smoked beers. So yeah, when I saw this on House of Trembling Madness, I thought that's pretty damn interesting. So 2.9% ABV. I think it's sort of like dubbed as like Polish champagne or something along those lines. Well, I can see why. Jesus, what a gusher that was. Thank fuck I didn't open it over there. Yeah, it's very, very lively. I might have had, come to think of it, if I've had one, funny enough, it's been by a German brewer, Sebastian Sauer from Freigeist. It just makes sense, but yeah, that's been just settled for like a week now. Anyway, it is what it is. So, beer in the glass, and it's sorry, it's all right if you're not bothered about being on camera. Yeah, that's a terrible, terrible pour. Very, very lively. In fact. There we go, that's much better, isn't it? Not the sort of glassware you really want a beer like this in. Although my Augustiner glass, which is the only German glass like that I've got, is upstairs. So I tell you what, it's filling the room with that smoky goodness. Let's give that a quick mop. Jesus Christ. Absolutely fucking everywhere. And that was a cameo from my younger brother from Apostles fame. Played Isle of Wight, you know. Anyway, so beer in the glass then, and that's very, very hazy, isn't it? I can't remember if the other Schelnerka beers have been that hazy. Picked up the Urbach when I ordered this, and I just drank that, and that was a glorious drinking experience. You might hear Betty in the background. It's recording this on bonfire night, or what should be the closing stage of bonfire night. Yet knobheads are still setting off fireworks. At first she wasn't too bad, but yeah, it's clearly causing us some distress. I'm sure pet owners and parents will completely understand that. I'm now part of that club as a proud dog parent. Anyway, look at that. Actually looks really nice now. I've poured the remnants of the foam into this glass. Beautiful amberish colour. Really nice creamy bubbly head. Anyway, I think that initial burst of carbonation's gone now, so we should be safe. But yeah, interesting collaboration, and it's good to have a Polish smoked beer. So let's see what we get on the nose. And it's got that damp muskiness, damp wood, musky old room sort of aroma, but in a nice way. In the context of a beer like this, you kind of want that. Lovely slightly caught, freshly baked bread. Still has that slight smoky bacon kipper sort of aroma, but that's just a general sort of smoked beechwood sort of thing, isn't it, really? But it has been brewed with Lubelski hops, so I'm not too sure what sort of characteristics you get from that hop. It's quite new territory for me, this, so apologies to any Polish people watching this for my terrible pronunciation of the style, and of course apologies to my German beer fans as well. And you know what, there's not really that much Pinta on my channel, which is in Polish beers in general, especially Polish craft, just non-existent on the channel. Maybe I'll have to try and get a long weekend somewhere in Poland next year. I want to travel more because I've really enjoyed going to Paris, Berlin, went to Belfast. I know people are going all over the world to much more exotic places than that, but I've been very lucky to get cheap flights, cheap, good quality accommodation, and then being quite savvy when it comes to my spends. Don't go to the tourist traps that much. Don't go to like this smash burger place in fucking Paris or Berlin. Go to the bakery that the locals love, that does attract tourists. Go to the kiosk that does really good kebabs or currywurst. Those are the places I want to go. I don't need to sit in a swanky, posh, hipsterish. I like to go to hipster places, obviously, but you know what I mean. So, yeah. I'm making out like I'm well-travelled. I've only had a few trips sparingly over the last 18 months. Let's be honest. But let's hope that changes. And I'm hoping to get to America in the next few years. Maybe try and get to New York. If it's not falling apart with their new mayor. But hey-ho, I don't know much about him. I'm just playing into that stereotype. And I'm trying to appeal to the MAGA crowd. I'm not trying to appeal to anyone politically. Should we just shut up and drink the beer? It smells really, really nice. Let's give it a taste. Prost. Wow. It's still got that carbonation there. That is very much a sparkling ale. Lovely body for its ABV as well, and for the style. It's got like a light crispness, a nice tingle. You do get that sort of like champagne fizz-esque sort of flavour to it, or feel. But it's still got a nice, somewhat dense, bold mouthfeel to it. Once that initial burst of carbonation's died down, it's just as hearty as like a higher ABV smoked beer. Interesting. I'm getting loads of like black and white pepper with this. It's very, very savoury. For its ABV, man, it's got so much dense flavour. It's got that breadiness you expect. Rye, pumpernickel. And it's got like a plain bacon sandwich sort of character to it. It's woody, very, very earthy. Has some slight like Zwickau or land beer flavours to it as well. It's got that classic Schelnerka like stamp on it, but it's so much more unique to any of the other beers I've had from Schelnerka. I know that's not the brewery's name, that's more of the brand name, but stick with me. And yeah, you can definitely, even though I can't say this, I'm going to say it, you can definitely feel the Polish smoked beer side to it. I'm not going to do a disservice to the Polish language by trying to read or say the name of that beer style. Beautiful woody, bitter, earthy, meaty aftertaste to it. It's just so packed full of flavour. It really, really is. It's a real unique treat. The smokiness is there as well. It's not the most abrasive or in your face compared to other smoked beers that I've had, but it's miles apart from, you know, when you get these smoked beers and the smoking is just so gentle and minuscule, and it's like, what's the point? Push the malt right up to the edge. But yeah, and the hop profile on this is something I've just rarely, I've never tasted before. Wow, what an experience. Might not be for you, but it might be for me. Yeah, that's really, really nice. It's really not to everyone's tastes. I will say that. And, you know, it's going to be one of those ones where people who don't like smoked beers and try this will give it a crap review on Untappd and then say, oh, I don't like smoked beers in their review. And I'm like, that's not objective. Even though it's not really supposed to be an objective platform, is it? It's subjective. But do you know what I mean? And it's like, why are you like that? But then again, Untappd now has soft drinks on there, which I find very, very odd. But yeah, if you want something a bit different, even though you're probably very familiar with smoked beers, I definitely think this is one for you. If you just want to try something new, or if you love this sort of beer. I can't say how well it is compared to other Polish smoked beers of that style, but I'm just solely going from a German smoked beer perspective on this one, and it's just really, really nice. It's amazing how hearty it is and how full of flavour it is for its ABV, and it's just something a bit special and a little bit different. And even though it's a lower ABV, it'd become a bit of a struggle if you were to drink multiple bottles of this. But yeah, I really, really like this. That's an absolutely wonderful surprise. And it's turned me on to, I will finish my sentence, it's turned me on to trying to seek out more Polish smoked beers, because maybe I'll fall head over heels with them, much like I have with a Rauch beer. So yeah, it's good to get a bit of Pinta on the channel, a bit of Polish beers, because I think it's brewed at Pinta. And yeah, it's just something a bit different, something a bit special, and very fitting for this bonfire evening. Bonfire night. Don't say bonfire evening, because that sounds wanky. I am wanky. I'm a bit of a twat. I'm a hipster as fuck. I'm embracing it. I don't care. I do get self-conscious though, but that's another, it's that inner battle, isn't it, that you have with your demons. And my inner demons make me want to eat food. I've just remembered we've got sausage rolls in the fridge, so I might partake at 10:30 in the evening, little cheeky sausage roll action, and then of course do my usual bed crisps routine, which is just me half naked eating crisps in bed while I watch YouTube videos. But if you get to know me really personally, you might be able to partake in that with me in a platonic, non-sexual, non-homoerotic way. Because let's face it, it's only gay if one of the people involved thinks it's gay. Anyway, there we go. I feel so sorry for it, but it's really fucking annoying. Yeah, anyway, I need to go comfort my puppy, and that is not a euphemism, and if it was, I'll let you imagine that. That's a freebie from me to you. Anyway, lovely beer. Pick it up if you haven't done so, and it was really well priced as well. When you're paying Really good prices for such an interesting drinking experience. It's just magical, isn't it? Anyway, lovely stuff. Both breweries in the description. I've got quite a few Schelnerka reviews on the channel. And yeah, any recommendations of Pinta beers, if you know any good places to pick them up or where they show up a little bit more often than not, then let me know. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later. And my hair looks like shit today. Bye!